On a side note, I put highlighter on my collarbones today, and I'm kind of thinking that was just really a little bit extra.
Is there a second song too? It's like, but you gotta go to work, work. You know
Or
what I
yeah,
Yeah.
work from home.
Yes.
House guest, please stop singing.
No. It's my first game ever, so I thought for sure I'd be out first.
We've made it! Final 11!
They just used the veto thingy, the ceremony, and it was kind of weird. I was not expecting him not to save anyone. I thought he was going to save Sam, personally, just because I feel like Cameron may have rubbed people the wrong way.
In my mind, the best scenario would have been that Ryan says, okay, I'm going to give you veto, and then I'll put Rael up, and Rael leave. You know why? Because even if Cameron is annoying as hell, at least he's been participating. He's been on the chats. He's been on the calls. Where the fuck has Rael been? She was a mystery before yesterday. I never even heard her voice before. Are you shitting me? But she gets a free ride.
All right, this is my very first Diary Room Confessional of Big Brother Basics Season 2, which I'm very excited to be a part of. Thank you very much, guys, for allowing me the opportunity to play. Really pumped. Couple things, real quick. So first thing, my impressions of everybody. Really great cast. I think you guys did an awesome job selecting great personalities, good diversity. Like, this is a tough cast. Just with things going on, I had a very busy weekend. The first couple days of the game, I haven't been able to socialize very much, and I think that always hurts you in a game based on social interactions. But I'm trying to play catch up. Patrick, very enthusiastic, very socially charismatic, and not surprised that he got the first HOH. Could see working with him. Could also see him being the saboteur.
I mean, plus we can't forget about the saboteur. One of them could
What
be
do
the
you-
saboteur.
For the record, it's not me. I think I'd be the worst choice anyway, because I'd just get drunk and tell everybody.
I couldn't do it. I have no poker face. Like if they'd be like the saboteur, and I'm like,
Oh. Yeah, so I guess we just gotta look for like the best liars, really.
This is so hard to be so fake. I can't tell anybody that this is a thing.
No real thoughts on the saboteur as of yet. Nothing, not enough to go on, but Patrick seems really involved, really out front, very friendly, so kind of that unassuming, you wouldn't think it's me sort of thing. Sam I haven't talked to very much. She's also on the block, but it seems like everybody's impressions of her is that she's a little rude, just a little direct.
Oh, are you talking about like Sam's speech?
Yeah.
Like the shade that was thrown? What happened at the veto comp last night? I wasn't there.
Because Riel was picked to play or whatever, but she was drinking and wasn't actually competing.
Oh my god.
So, but she was on the call, and Sam was throwing major shade at her. It was kind of funny.
Oh god, I love it. Kind of a little
Yeah.
bit.
I actually love Sam. She's so great.
She's actually, I spoke to her and she had me in tears. She was so funny.
Cameron to me is a little whiny, but not in a terrible way. He's just I don't know, wants to stay.
Oh,
my
and
gosh.
Cameron messaging me already for the vote.
Really? So soon? Good on him.
that's right, Cameron. Put in that work.
Ryan won HOH, which is pretty good because I think me and Ryan are decently close, being from the same city. We're nearly the same age. We're always talking to each other on the Google Hangouts. After he won, it's almost like a shift. Prior to that, the plan was, let's get rid of Sam. Sam was inactive. Sam was kind of a bit of a pain in the ass. The first competition, people under the team tell us. All of a sudden, the plans now changed. The plan has switched over, and now they want to get out Cam.
I talked to Sam last night. I promised I'd keep her, so no matter what,
I told her that too.
Part of me is like, shit, because I have a close relationship with Cam. I really don't want him to go. That's a number for my game. But at this point, I can't speak out against it. I can't really do anything to protect him. All I can do is really tell him goodbye and sayonara. There's not much I can do. So it's kind of like I'm going against what I want to do because I'm not going to put my neck on the line out for somebody who doesn't really try.
I'll have you know that I'm going to be completing at least one saboteur task this week because either my target's out or I'm voting in the minority. So at least one of these things is going to happen because I'm voting Cameron out.
Yesterday was the Power of Veto nomination where Ryan could say if he was going to pick me or Cameron and to put someone else in our place. That's the gist of it, I believe. I asked someone because I didn't know what it meant. My opinions of people have changed since my last diary room. And I know that was like only 2 days ago, but you know, shit happens fast. During the competition, I believe all of us showed up except Rael. She wasn't there in the beginning. Rael, still don't know how to pronounce her name, still don't care. And we're all talking, and Cameron was funny, and not funny obnoxious. Like, he was actually ha 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 funny. And so he was cracking me up, and I was just like, where was this kid like a couple days ago / in the chats? Cameron and I both lost the competition. Like, I mean, I did better than Cameron, but at least he tried, he participated. Patrick is messaging me like, sorry you didn't win the competition, but I absolutely know you're gonna stay, like, all, you know, and I never wanted to put you in, and I know everyone's voting for you to stay. And I told him like my thoughts about the Rael, like, if I get veto, Rael can be up against Cameron and then Cameron gets to stay. And he's like, yeah, that's a good idea. You should tell that to Ryan because Ryan has the power of veto. Now here's where it gets interesting. So I talked to Ryan, and Ryan's like, Patrick has specifically told me that he doesn't want me to use the veto on anyone because he made a pact to not let anyone out of his team. Patrick essentially was like double-crossing, bullshitting me. He doesn't know, but I'm onto him. Like, first of all, I've noticed that everyone in the group kind of like looks up to him, but I feel like he has like a prominent position in the house. And the fact that he told me, yeah, that's a great idea, but then told Ryan, don't do that because I don't want that to happen. Like, so basically you fucking lied to me. No, he doesn't know, but I'm on to him. He's very questionable. And when the time comes, I'm going to strike. Like, I'm telling you right now. Oh, and everyone's told me that I'm going to be safe and they're voting for me, but you never know with these things. Like, I could end up leaving. I wish I put in my hair extensions because this is not the look I would have if I was leaving today. But hopefully my overconfidence pays off and I'm not leaving today.
I don't connect with any of the guys. Like, even Patrick I find threatening. He's such a threat. Like, he's really good at competition.
He is going to win this if he gets to the end, but we need him. Like,
oh yeah, we need him.
Because, like, who else are we gonna talk to? Like, but we have to cut him. Like, I would cut him very late. And Jermaine's such a threat. So, like,
I find Katie really threatening, actually.
But the one thing is that this is her first game, so I feel like we can manipulate her-ish.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to separate her and Jermaine.
Anyway, I feel like that was like a lot of thoughts, and it probably didn't make sense, but it makes sense in my mind. Wow, all I see is this highlight on my collarbones. I think I just did too much. Can you see it? It's like, it's kind of like a glisten. Okay. Hopefully I don't get evicted, and if I do, this was a fun experience, and that's all. Okay, bye.
Let's check in with the house guests now.
House guests, it's been a wild and crazy week, hasn't it? I have a couple questions for some of you. Let's start with Jason. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Thank you so much for asking. It really means a lot. So how would you describe the mood of the house right now? What is the overall feeling of the house?
You know what, Julie? Crazy. Is
that right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it crazy?
Because it's the first week. Everyone's, I don't know, excited? Sure. Let's go with excited.
The next question I have is for Patrick, our head of household. Congratulations on winning the competition, by the way.
Thank you, Julie. Can you guys hear me? I'm on mobile.
Yes, we can hear you just fine.
I'm driving too, so it might be fucking loud.
Well, we don't want you to crash. Maybe I should not ask you this question.
No, you should. I have hands free.
Oh, perfect. That's exactly what we want. Safety first. So your reign as head of household is about to come to a close. Do you have any closing remarks before you hand your key off to the next HOH?
Yes, take it and run.
The next question we have is for Jermaine.
Hi.
Hello. Very nice to speak with you. Jermaine, you hosted the Power of Veto competition. What was it like to watch your fellow housemates compete for this golden prize?
It was surprisingly stressful.
Really? Why was that?
Just because you see everybody working like so hard to save themselves in the game, and like, you know, just like we're all so close. Just, I don't know, it was just a stressful situation to watch, like even not competing.
And our final question will actually go to Katie.
That's me!
That is you. So, Katie, there is a saboteur lurking around. What was your reaction to hearing the news that there's a saboteur amongst you?
Panicked because everyone seems so amazing and genuine. So now I know that one of these awesome people is a total liar, and that incites extreme anxiety in me.
Well, great. Thank you so much. That wraps up our questions for the house guests. In just a few moments, you will enter the diary room to cast your votes to evict. Nominees are ineligible to vote, and Patrick, as household, will only vote in the event of a tie. Before we do that, we will allow each nominee to say their final plea, and we will begin with Sam.
Hi. I'm gonna plead, but I'm so confused by what Keith just said about someone sabotaging. Did I miss a memo? Where was I? Was I dead? Okay, someone answer that for me if I end up staying, because I don't know what's going on. Okay, so my plea.
You're about to be.
Thank you, Cameron. So my plea is that I really want to stay in the house. I have met some not met you in real life, but I've chatted with some really cool people, and I don't want it to end yet. And I would just really appreciate it if you guys voted for me to stay. That's all.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have Cameron.
Hey, I would like to say the exact same thing that Sam said, so just copy paste that right here. That is my speech. Please keep me for the same reasons. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Cameron. Now I will end this Skype call and we'll send you all a link to enter the Google Hangout to cast your vote to evict. Hello, Jermaine.
Hi.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Cameron.
Hello, Mike.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Cameron.
Hello, Willie.
Hi. How's it going?
Very good. Thank you so much for asking. Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Cameron.
Hi.
Please cast your vote to evict.
All right. Well, hopefully this is the right decision. I mean, I'm going to be screwed either way, but I have decided to vote for Cameron to evict.
Thank you very much. Please send the Google Hangout link to Jason.
Okay, thank you.
That's 4 votes for Cameron, 0 votes for Sam, 1 more vote for Cameron, and he will be evicted from the Big Brother Basics house. Let's find out how Jason votes. Hello, Jason.
Hello.
Please cast your vote to evict.
Unfortunately, this person doesn't really seem to be putting any effort and really trying to keep themselves safe, so I'm not going to give them any, I guess, chance, really. I vote to evict Cam.
It's official. With 5 votes to evict, Cameron will be leaving the BB Basics Season 2 house. Let's find out how the rest of the house guest votes.
How are you?
Very good. Thanks so much for asking. Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote for Cameron.
Hello, Ryan.
Hi, Julie Chung.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I happily vote to evict Cameron.
Hello, Katie.
Bonjour, mon ami.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Cameron. Oh, okay.
Thank you so much. You may return to the living room. We will announce our official decision. House guests, we have the official decision. Once we reveal the vote, the evicted house guest will have just a few moments to say his or her goodbyes, gather his or her belongings, and walk out his or her door, and leave the Skype chat forever. By a vote of 8-0, Cameron, you have been evicted from the Big Brother Basics house. You may say your goodbyes.
Bye. That's it.
Hello, Cameron. Yes, please set your bags over here. Have a seat. What are some of your initial reactions leaving the BB Basics Season 2 house?
Not gonna miss much because there wasn't a lot going on in that house. I like Katie and I like Sam. That's it. So I guess I'm rooting for them. I don't know, man.
Is that right? What was it about Katie and Sam that you liked?
They're funny and they actually talk to you. Like, literally the other people are so boring. Why did you cast such boring people? I can't get along with boring people. Like, I tried so hard. So hard. And they're all so dull. They are all so dull. It's like talking to toenails. All of them. It's just...
Oh my goodness. We are definitely sad to see you out of that game week 1. Looking back, was there anything that you could have done differently? Like, what do you think could have happened if you could change anything?
Maybe if I hadn't shown up at all the entire time, except once to take Jello shots, maybe I'd still be here. I don't know.
I don't know. Is that a jab at somebody in the house?
Yeah, Riel sucks. She can eat my ass.
Definitely. So let's look at the past couple of days. There's a couple things that went on. There's a house call 4 days until the HOH competition. What was your feelings when you had that amount of time to like socialize and strategize? Did you make any like relationships?
I got close to Katie. I got close to Patrick, and I got semi-close to Kirsten, Ryan, Jermaine, that group of people. But no one was really talkative. Like, just in general, people were not. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but no one really responded much. Like, they would go hours without replying and like, oh, sorry. But like...
Do you feel betrayed by anybody in particular?
No, not really. I guess Katie said she found out last minute. So, I mean, I'd rather her do that. If that's honest, then I'd rather her have voted me and kept her safe for the future than like put a target on her back as the only vote to save me. I guess I feel kind of iffy about Jermaine because since I got nominated, he's been spewing all this crap literally non-stop about how he wants me to stay. And same with Jason, he said the same stuff. So I guess those two I'm a little iffy about. Other than that, not really.
I see. Interesting. And there has been a twist that was revealed. There's a saboteur lurking around in the house. Do you have any idea of who it could possibly be, or do you have any suggestions of who you think the saboteur is?
It could be me for sabotaging my own game. I don't know. No, I think it's Mike because he just is annoying, and that's kind of sabotagey. I don't know. Like, he came on 3 days late, and then he adds everyone on Facebook, finds out something about them, and messages everybody a certain little fact. He's like, "Oh, how's weather in South Carolina right now?" Bitch, I don't know you. Stop that. So.
You did say you got close to Patrick early on. Were you surprised when he put you up on the block?
Nope, he talked me through it the whole time because he made that promise with his team, or he couldn't nominate any of them, and he didn't expect to win because it was a random envelope thing, whatever. So, no, he told me about it like hours before, so I wasn't surprised.
Tell us what happened in the veto competition. It seemed like you were having some technical issues.
Well, my laptop's a piece of crap, so it decided to not load, but one post every 10 minutes or so. So I would just sit here staring at the screen for a while, waiting for it to refresh. That's it. It just wouldn't work for me.
We're really sorry. We wish we could have seen you with some technological good stuff. We know it's early on.
If you had done like another kind of challenge, that would have been so nice for me. Something that was like on like this, where I could have like done trivia. I would have known that stuff. Like I could have won that. Just cater to me. Cater to my needs.
We're sorry here. And we know it's early on. The first week just ended, but who's your prediction to win this game?
Katie. I think she's the funniest person without being overbearing, which I'm overbearing. I'm well aware of that. So I'm sure that didn't fit with some of the people who are more introverted and not very talkative. So I think she can maneuver those personality types better than I can.
We did not realize that we had another twist this season, the twin twist. It seemed like Thuckstain made a celebrity appearance. Were you able to talk with her on her way out? Did she give any advice? What was her thoughts?
She told me not to trust any of these hookers and that they all had trashy wigs and terrible lace fronts. So she was right.
Awesome. Well, in the event that you're evicted, there were some goodbye messages for you. Please take a look over there and let's listen.
Cameron, you are not supposed to be seeing this message right now, so if you are, I'm really sorry. I was totally honest with you this week. You weren't my target. I wanted to work with you. Really liked getting to know you.
Now, I really didn't want to do this. I wanted Sam to go home because I think she's a saboteur. But I didn't really get my way this time, and I'm not willing to push my agenda for you. I liked you, but I didn't like you enough to put my entire game on the line.
Unfortunately, things just didn't go the way that I hoped they would this week.
Cameron, it was very nice to meet you. It was only been like a couple of days, and I don't really feel like we talked very often because different time zones or schedules and whatnot.
You're absolutely insane, but I love it. You're so just over the top, random.
Cam, if you went, I am not surprised. I did kind of campaign for you to go. You know, it sucks to go home week 1, and I am sorry. It's nothing personal. You were a really funny, great guy, but I am sorry.
Any reactions from your goodbye messages?
It seemed like no one wanted me to go except for Ryan. So, cool. Love it.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of this season, Cameron. It would not have been the same without you. We really appreciate your time and energy putting into the game. It was very fun to watch, and it was a pleasure hosting you.
Thanks. Good luck finding someone entertaining besides me.
Next up, we will have the next HOH competition crowned live. Tune in. Let's find out. Let's watch.